Antiquing a frame is at best a very delicate balance and dance, um, and at worst is heavy-handed. At the start of antiquing, like a frame like this looks like it's heavy-handed, but actually the balance is arrived later in that it's not how much you put on or what you put on, but it's what you removed afterwards and how much and how you removed it that will determine as to what's left and what that look appears to be. This is black wax. This is a commercial black wax by Liberon, and it's just black. If you make your own, you can start with carnauba wax, like a Johnson floor wax, and you can do universal tints or other kind of pigments and get more of a brown tone or a red tone. But this one, we wanted the black just for a straight edge type of look. We'll add some color later with the pigmented rotten stone or pumice stone, as it were. So right now, I'm just continuing on around, blackening up the entire frame. After we put the frame aside, it's all black waxed and all, we want to let it to kind of harden up and stuff. So what we're doing now is this is a block of iron oxide clay, and I'm just scraping off a bunch of filings off of it until I've got a pretty good amount. Once I have a pretty good amount of this is iron oxide is very, very heavy pigment, and so I can thin it out and produce a lot more of what I want to do by using pumice stone, and I mix that in. Looks like I've got a lot of pumice stone and not enough iron oxide, but as you mix it and mix it, the iron oxide will actually color the pumice stone, and until you have quite a lot of red pumice stone, and it still will dye the wood that's underneath it quite substantially. Once you have plenty mixed up, then you just keep mixing that, but then you're ready to go. As you can see, in applying the rouge mixture, it really does pigment the finish in the deep red. This is desired at this point to bring back out a little more of the redness of the expected redness of the mahogany finish that's of the mahogany wood, actually, not the finish but the wood itself. Even though it's a Philippine mahogany, which is a little bit lighter than the usual expected mahogany. It is a little bit much, and to remove it, actually, I'm using some more of the pumice stone with a little whiting in it, and abrading away what I've put on, and in fact taking off the color, but it will leave some kind of a stain of the red color. Some of the black wax and all gets caught in the corners, and it all lends to the aging process, or the look of the aging process of dirt and grime over time. And so the process just continues. It is very time consuming, almost as time consuming as carving is, but finish is everything. I mean, you can have an absolutely beautiful carving, and if you have a lousy looking finish, it just won't fly, and vice versa. I mean, you can do a lot of finish, but it won't cover a bad carving. Here I'm using some real rough linen to do more removal. Once I'm finished with the waxing and the different colors of wax, the rotten stones, the rouge and all, and it's all stabilized, then it's time to start polishing the frame. The cloth that's used is like old terry cloth or t-shirt or sweatshirt material. So it's very soft and lint-free, and you constantly keep turning it and turning it, so you're always dealing with a clean cloth. You're still removing some of the dust or dirt and wax. It continues to keep coming off, but also the wax inherently underneath all this is now ready to polish up to a shine. So you don't really get a high gloss shine. You just get a nice glow of the wax. Here I'm just going into the crevices and removing a little bit more of the dust to expose a little darker of the black wax that's still there. It'll enhance the lines a little bit more, so that they kind of show up a little bit better. And that's basically the antiquing of the frame, and getting the finish on it. All that's left is just some more gold leafing.